coming at you. A podcast, a Cristo Rey podcast, the Cristo Rey podcast, almost too good to be true. Welcome back from Christmas break. I hope you got some rest. Now we proudly present the first podcast of 2025. All of your favorite podcast hosts are here once again. But I'm excited to announce a brand new host is joining them. And you're about to find out who it is on the podcast. The Cristo Rey podcast. The Cristo Rey podcast. Right in your ears. Podcast. Cristo Rey podcast. The Cristo Rey podcast. Oh boy, here it comes.
Hey guys, welcome back to the first episode of 2025 of the Cristo Rey podcast. We're here with Ashley,
Pure,
Vivian,
Cesar,
and Diary.
Today marks a new era of the Cristo Rey Columbus podcast with our new host. Drumline, please.
Hi guys, it's Natalia.
So Natalia, how do you feel having it be your first episode on the Cristo Rey Columbus podcast? Introduce yourself.
Well, hi guys, I'm Natalia. I'm a senior here at Cristo Rey Columbus High School, and I'm really excited, and nervous, but mostly excited to be here.
We're excited too that you've joined us. So guys, what was one of your favorite memories in the whole semester that we just experienced?
Well, for me, definitely the play from Drama Club. It was an absolute
it was so
hit.
good. I loved it, guys. Everybody came. It was so great. I love the way it turned out. Performing, it just felt so great being on stage and doing that with all of my friends. Guys, did you guys see it?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
All of you guys
I
saw
couldn't
it, right?
go. I'm sorry. That day I did have work, so I couldn't. I'm so sorry. Listen, but I was there in spirit.
Preach, you preach.
I was there in spirit. I know that you guys killed it, so honestly.
Well, that's great. What did you guys think about Homecoming? Because I was also
I love Homecoming.
I didn't go this year, so.
Me neither. I didn't
It was well developed.
Yeah, the decorations were actually so good. It was actually nice.
I love the music.
None of the
And
seniors
DJs.
went.
And then the DJs.
I went.
Oh, yeah, you went. I saw you.
Yeah.
You had ate up your outfit. Oh, my gosh, the cape. The cape ate.
Speaking of decorations with Homecoming, how do you guys feel about decorations around the school based off of the Christmas that just passed?
I think they really did amazing with the Christmas decorations. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I definitely should have taken some photos because,
No, I liked the feeling when I came in and I saw it.
It was so Christmas.
Yeah,
I low-key wasn't expecting it either, but then I remembered, it was Christmas.
they should have played some Christmas music. And I would have been
Yes.
I did
Like
not
they
miss that
play
bell,
music
though.
on the first day of school and stuff like
Not
that.
the bell.
Not
Not the
the
bell.
bell. I hate the bell.
Not
The
the
bell. No, because last year it was too loud. This
Oh my
year
God.
nobody heard it during lunch.
Yeah, no, I was there. Lunch attention.
It's always the
and
volume.
Really?
It's always the volume.
I feel like this year.
No, last year it was so much worse. This year it's quieter. Well, at least
Calmer.
no, because last year, explain to me why during lunch a few weeks ago. Explain to me why none of the sophomores heard the bell. It was really bad. We were eating lunch and the bell went off, and it was a minute after where the teachers were like, "Why are you guys still here?" And the bell rang, and so we all had to rush to our classes.
You know what they should do? They should put Mariah Carey on the.
No, yes, they should do the "It's Time."
Oh my goodness.
They should do the Mariah Carey, the Frosting Me.
I would literally love that. I would be like, she taught us.
Imagine if they just randomly do that too, just because we said it. Just one day next year or something.
Welcome back, Cougars. This is Mr. Patrick, and I hope that you had a joyful and restful Christmas break. As you embark on the second semester, I encourage you to reflect on the successes you have had so far this school year, whether it be in the classroom, at your work-study job, on your athletic team, or in your community. Use that success as a starting point to make this semester even more successful. The sky is the limit to what you can achieve. As always, the faculty and staff at Cristo Rey are here to support you every step of the way. Best of luck to you, Cougars.
Hello, Cougars. This is Mrs. Pettit. I just want to take a moment and congratulate you on a great finish to the first semester. And just as we think about that, I'd just like to ask you to take some time to reflect and think through what you want this semester to look like. Second semester goes by so quickly. We're in the winter months now, and before long, the weather will start to warm up and the days will get longer, and we'll be approaching fourth quarter, and then the end of the year and graduation will be here. And so just as we get ready to finish out our year and to finish out this semester, it's good to pause at the very beginning and think through, what do we want this semester to be? How can we contribute to the thriving of this community? And how can we bring our very best to school with us every day and to support each other? Cougars, I am so proud of you, and I'm proud of the great semester we had first semester, and I look forward to the second semester with you. You are a fantastic group of students, and I am so proud to be your principal.
Viva Cristo Rey.
So what are you like looking forward to second semester?
Graduating.
Yes, I'm so excited for graduation.
I'm actually going to miss a lot of the seniors because y'all are
Not
actually
all
so
of you.
sweet and amazing. No, don't get me wrong. No, I love literally everybody, but most of the seniors were really close to me, and like you guys literally make, like, we all make the Cristo Rey podcast, but it's always like you guys who kind of like bring it up, and I like that so much. So I'm definitely gonna miss you guys.
Don't worry, Gabby. I won't let them leave.
Oh.
Oh.
But I have like a bright future or something.
Yeah, here at the school.
Fair
in the
enough.
podcast. In the podcast. Forever.
Lurking on the 5th floor, where I belong.
Oh, with the pool.
Awkward
With the
silence,
pool.
guys.
What are some goals for your guys' new semester now that we are restarting, fresh start, 2025?
After making the goal over 3 times, better grades.
I'm with
I
you.
made it so many
Honestly.
times, but like, you know, this time, I feel like this time is different, guys. I've said that before, but this time, guys, I mean it. This time it's different.
This has like been my goal since freshman year, but to have like better study habits. Because since I'm actually going to college in August, you know, I need those study methods.
I feel like it's more like focusing on every single class and not get distracted very easily.
Yeah. It's hard when you have like multiple classes, because I always feel like I like focus on like 1 or 2 classes during homework and stuff, and sometimes I forget the other ones.
And you know what? Sleeping. Because I need my sleep. I haven't done it.
Yes, I cannot wait until the school year's over and over the summer I get to sleep.
For me, academically, it's probably like, get good grades, get better grades. I mean, don't get me wrong, I have good grades, but like get better grades. I think we always have, like, some people always have like high standards, and that's someone I am. But more importantly, I want to get all my sleep. Like, I need my sleep. Like, I could sleep here. I want my sleep.
Just wait until you get senioritis.
No, I've heard so many juniors though tell me that like they need sleep because it's a lot.
It is.
I need my sleep.
Hi guys, it's Paris. The last day before midterms was a very special day. Our classes were shortened to 31 minutes aside from 5th and 6th period, all in preparation for the Feast of Our Lady of Guadalupe event. There were dancers and drummers who danced in their cultural clothing as a means of prayer, which showed Cristo Rey students a lot more about cultures other than our own, as well as be a part of something so sacred. This was even more important as students were told that one of the leaders from the year prior passed away recently, and his siblings took over for him, which made it even more emotional. Then, we walked behind the dancers to the cathedral, which is only used for special occasions for us, through downtown. Afterward, they came inside and continued to pray to the drums, and then Mass proceeded. The music at Mass was also different than what students may be used to, as many songs were spoken in Spanish and various instruments were used. The bishop was there as well, and he led the Mass for us, signifying just how amazing the moment was. After Mass, we were dismissed and got to enjoy a meat pie, beans, and rice, and enjoy the rest of our day. I was lucky to still get some, considering the fact I had to tutor students right after the event. So it seemed like everyone got to enjoy the food afterward, because I definitely rushed down there to make sure I was one of them. Thank you, Cougars.
I think my goal is this year after get better grades and not falling behind and procrastinating.
Lock in.
Yeah, the
We gotta
procrastinating
lock
for
in.
real, guys.
It's the senioritis.
Yeah,
It's me
senioritis
sleeping in
hit me
class.
so bad last semester.
For real?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like it was already September and I had really bad senioritis. It's real. I didn't believe it.
I low-key forgot
wanna be a
what it
senior.
is.
I don't want to be a senior.
You so dumb.
I don't want to
What
be a
is
junior. People keep telling me junior is bad.
It just gets worse and worse.
It's
I
easy.
was
Junior year is the
People tell me it's
easiest.
hard.
No.
Take AP Lang junior year. It's
I
so
was gonna
easy.
take AP Lang.
Take AP Gov too.
No, but people have told me that like I look into the classroom, all they're doing is like writing essays. And
AP
I know
Lang
that's
is
what-
so easy. Like
It is a lot of essay writing
So-
though, but
there
it
is a
it
lot.
helps you a lot.
Like they
with
told
your
me that like
writing.
all you do, like even the teacher, she said you're gonna write a lot of essays, which like I'm
But
good
it's
at.
about-
I'm good at writing essays. It's not hard for me. It's just boring.
for me, it's like about things that I liked.
Yeah, I feel like junior year, it was just really calm.
Yeah.
That's how I would say it. Because
It's
sophomore
settled.
year was just, it hit
It's
me.
chaos.
Sophomore
Sophomore
year
year was
Sophomore
chaos.
year.
Sophomore year, we were
Yeah.
wise morons. You'll understand that when you.
Chemistry.
Oh, okay.
I feel
Chemistry sophomore year?
Yeah,
It humbled me.
chemistry.
It humbled me. I thought,
Dr.
I thought it
Crow.
was good.
Chemistry
Wait,
humbled
guys,
me
guys.
too.
Dr. Crow, if you're hearing this, chemistry. Yeah.
Just chemistry.
Just please.
One
Just
word.
please.
One word.
I love chemistry, Dr.
Me too.
Crow. I love.
That's 3 summative points right there.
Yes, guys. Cations, positive.
Yeah, because cats. How I
Yes,
remembered it is
cats.
cats are
'Cause
great.
cats are good,
and onions
yes.
are bad, so
He said
anions are
that.
bad. I'm dead. And ions are the anti ones, and cations are the positive ones. And I was thinking like onions. Onions make you cry so bad, and cats make you happy
No,
so
he
good.
said he told us that this year. He's like, cations are good because cats are good.
Exactly.
I'm like, oh.
Is he a cat person?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I mean, he said
he has, like, a big
he
old
was
cat on
talking
his
about
face,
like
doesn't he?
cats are cute and cats are good, and I'm like,
You know
are
what I
you
love about him?
sure?
His ties.
Oh, his
I
ties
love
are
his
amazing.
ties.
Every
Yes,
single
his
class
ties
period,
are
I talked to him about his ties.
The magic tricks.
The magic tricks.
Magic
too.
tricks. Oh, he's so good with
He did
that.
this one where it's like it was like a card gun, and he like loaded it, and
Oh.
an ace came out. It was awesome.
He did it in my summer bitch. I remember.
Yeah.
Oh,
Heck
that's
yeah.
cool.
He's a funny guy.
He is, honestly. I just wish I was doing better academically. in his
Yeah.
class.
Hi guys, it's Liam. Did you have a good Christmas? Did you know in many Christian churches, including the Catholic Church, Christmas isn't just one day but an entire season? January 6th was an important day in that celebration. Here's Mr. Loffersweiler-Hanf to explain.
January 6th is the Feast of the Epiphany, where we remember the time where the Magi, or wise men, visited Jesus when he was a baby. They brought him gifts of gold, frankincense, and myrrh to acknowledge him as the newborn king. January 6th is also an important day for the Orthodox churches. It is their Christmas Eve, because they celebrate Christmas on January 7th. Those churches, including the Ethiopian and Eritrean churches, have their Epiphany on January 19th, because they follow a different calendar. This is a good day to remember that God is always coming into our lives and into our world anew, and ask ourselves, what gifts can I give to Him? What do I have to offer?
So what are we excited for this semester?
Oh wait, I'm excited for the Black History Month celebration.
Ooh,
Yeah, because the Hispanic Heritage potluck was really good.
It really
was really good.
I didn't get to eat anything.
Oh,
But it's
you
okay, I
did?
get to eat it at home.
It's okay.
Fair
Latinos
enough.
conectados, guys.
I wanted pupusas.
Low key,
I
I
also
didn't
wanna-
I
either, but
wanted
the smell
pupusas.
was really
The
good.
smell, no, I came back from
No, because my dad, he came early, so I had to leave. But the smell was good.
No, because I came back from like my work and I smelled it and I was like,
It was
Heaven.
so sad. I
Straight
was so
heaven.
sad.
I'm so glad it was successful. Like I'm the vice president, but co-founder of Latinos Conectados. I'm like really
Ooh,
glad
that's
that it went well. It was a lot of stress, but
y'all should make another one. Like, not even for, like for every culture. Like, I'm just saying, because
Yeah.
I'm trying to eat.
I'm trying to eat. For real, I feel like every single month, potlucks, guys.
yeah, that
We
was
need
like
potlucks.
our main thing. Like, are people gonna bring food, or are people gonna go? But a lot of people went. It was
Oh,
really
yeah.
packed.
Who wouldn't go? It's food.
Yeah, I mean,
And then
It's food.
the aftermath. I didn't like cleaning.
I got pictures.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
cleaning's
I
the
got
worst.
Yes,
Yeah.
cleaning food is the worst part. Yeah.
I love making it,
But I'm
cleaning
so
it is
excited for
horrendous.
the food for the Black History Month celebration. Because last year was so good.
I loved last year's. Like, I'm going to be honest, like, that was absolutely amazing.
I am completely blanking. What was it? Did I even go?
I was low-key blinking too. I don't
I
remember.
came back at 4, so I couldn't see nothing.
There's like a million.
Oh, real?
You did?
I don't know why I don't remember.
That day I couldn't go. I come back.
Junior
4.
year kind of was a blur, right?
Oh.
Well, guys, what
What was
if
freshman year for you?
what if we're androids only made with like most recent memories to record these podcasts, but everything else in our lives we forget about because we're not programmed to remember that.
Okay, guys.
find the kill switch to make him stop
guys,
talking.
what was your favorite podcast episode to happen first semester? I think mine was the one where, like, we got to meet all the new hosts. That was really fun. It was like everybody was really excited, and that was really fun to meet all of you guys and get to know you guys. What was you guys' favorite?
Mine was definitely like the first one. I remember I was like so nervous, and that was fun. But I also had like Sessa right here, but when it came out, if you guys haven't seen it, like you got, what? No spoilers, but like at the end, like the end of the episode, I was like, now we know the reason why Mr. Corrigan does not do any bloopers. And I was
honestly, because the bloopers weren't
that great. I love the bloopers.
No, because like we've been asking him for years, and I was like, I don't
think you guys want to hear them.
Yeah, it's not very like exciting or like cool.
Yeah, the times that how much some of us crashed out. Me.
Hello, everyone. Mr. Corrigan here. Happy New Year. Did you miss 2024 yet? In case you do, here's a recap of some of the most significant events last year. On January 1st, the first Mickey Mouse cartoon, Steamboat Willie, entered public domain, and the Grammy Awards were held on February 4th. Flowers by Miley Cyrus won Record of the Year, and Midnights by Taylor Swift won Album of the Year. On February 22nd, the Nova C lander became the first commercial vehicle to land on the moon. On March 6th, South Carolina Governor Nikki Haley suspended her 2024 campaign for the Republican candidacy for president, leaving Donald Trump as the presumptive nominee. On March 10th, the movie Oppenheimer won 7 Oscars, including Best Picture. On March 26th, the Francis Scott Key Bridge in Baltimore partially collapsed after a large cargo ship collided with it. 6 people died. April 8th was the total solar eclipse, viewable in the central and northeastern United States, including Ohio. By the way, it was really amazing. Oh, and on May 30th, Donald Trump was found guilty of 34 counts of falsifying business records in a New York hush money trial, making him the first former president to be convicted of a felony. On June 27th, President Joe Biden and Donald Trump met for their televised presidential debate. Following his debate performance, concerns about Biden's health and age were raised, and calls began from members of his own party to withdraw from the race. On July 7th, Hurricane Beryl made landfall in Texas before moving across the central United States, causing billions of dollars in damage and leading to the deaths of 48 people. On July 13th, Donald Trump was shot at a campaign rally in Butler, Pennsylvania. He received minor injuries, but a member of the audience was killed and 2 other attendees were injured. The would-be assassin was shot dead by law enforcement. 2 days later, the Republican National Convention began, where Donald Trump announced J.D. Vance, the junior senator from Ohio, as his running mate. On July 18th, Donald Trump was formally nominated at the convention as the Republican candidate for president. On July 21st, President Biden announced that he would withdraw from the race. The next day, Vice President Kamala Harris announced her campaign for president, receiving Biden's support, and it was presumed she would become the Democratic Party's new nominee. Kamala Harris was officially nominated on August 5th through a virtual nomination, a first in U.S. history. She announced Minnesota Governor Tim Walz as her running mate the next day. On August 6th, recreational cannabis went on sale in Ohio for the first time. On September 10th, Trump and Harris met for a television debate. It was the first time either had met each other. On September 15th, another assassination attempt was made on Donald Trump at his West Palm Beach golf club. A gunman was arrested before firing and no one was hurt. On September 16th, recording artist Sean P. Diddy Combs was arrested and charged with multiple counts of racketeering, sex trafficking, and transportation to engage in prostitution. Between September 27th through the 30th, Hurricane Helene wreaked destruction across the southeast, killing at least 215 people and leaving 685 people missing. To make matters worse, on October 8th, Hurricane Milton made landfall in Florida. 34 people were killed and millions were left without power. In the following days, 44 tornadoes touched down across the state, including EF3 tornadoes, which are very rare and they're extremely powerful. On November 3rd, Taylor Swift concluded her Eras Tour, the highest-grossing concert tour of all time. November 5th was Election Day. Donald Trump defeated Kamala Harris. Trump is the first president elected to 2 non-consecutive terms since Grover Cleveland way back in 1892. Over the next few weeks, Trump announced his picks for high-level positions in his administration. One of the more notable was plans to establish a new cabinet position, the Department of Government Efficiency, to be led by businessmen Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy. On November 15th, former undisputed heavyweight world champion Mike Tyson boxed against YouTuber-turned-professional boxer Jake Paul in a match streamed globally on Netflix. 65 million people watched live. The 31-year age difference between the combatants caused some controversy. Paul defeated Tyson via unanimous decision. On December 1st, President Biden issued a presidential pardon for his son Hunter Biden, who had been found guilty of charges related to possession of a firearm while under the influence of narcotics. On December 4th, Ryan Thompson, the CEO of insurance company United Healthcare, was shot outside a hotel in New York in what was clearly a targeted attack. On December 9th, police arrested a suspect who appears to hold grievances against the insurance company's denial of claims. As of this recording, a nationwide conversation about the health insurance industry seems to be emerging from the incident.
On December 29th, former President Jimmy Carter died. At 100 years old, he was the longest-lived U.S. president in history.
All in all, 2024 was a year to remember, and I'm sure 2025 will be just as memorable.
I don't know if I'm biased or not, but my favorite part of like the podcast episodes is like the PSAs that I do. I'm like, oh my god, Pure cooked on this one. It's every time I'm like, oh my god.
No, I love the PSAs.
my boys.
There was this one time the PSA played in class, guys. It was so
Didn't my
cool.
PSA play in someone's class?
Yeah.
Wait.
I forgot I think it was for
October.
Yeah, it was during October. It was for Hispanic Heritage Month. I forgot which person it was on, but it was about that. It was cool though. Any like other podcast episodes you guys liked?
My favorite was the Christmas special.
Yes,
I
I
love
love that.
That was so fun to record.
I love acting, so like
Yeah.
I really liked
Me
it.
as well.
Yes, like I love the script.
W
I like doing it
actors.
last year too, because it's always the best. You get
It's
to like
so funny.
yeah, you get to be extra silly and fun.
I don't want to be biased, but the Hispanic Heritage one.
Oh yeah,
One-
that one was
yeah,
really
that
good.
one was actually so good. I think about that all the time.
It's on my
It
heart.
was so good.
Yeah, the episode where we was just talking and salivating because all we was doing was talking about food.
No, that reminded me of like we talk about food a lot on the podcast.
No, literally. We always
Like
talk
even
We're
about
during
trying to get the full
auditions, even during
experience.
auditions, all I talked about was food with like everybody.
I remember for my audition, it was you and Liam, I believe.
Yes.
And they had asked me what my favorite food was.
I still have that in my notes.
And I said pozole, and I
Yes,
was so nervous
I looked
that I
it up,
spelled
and it was on my computer
I
tab for
spelled
like
it so
2
wrong.
weeks.
I was just there like,
Vivian at night just rewatching everybody's
She
takes.
was looked at it, like, I was
Like,
right. I was there panicking, and Vivian was just typing it like pozole. She was like, "Is it this?" And I was like, "Yeah, it is." I was so
No,
nervous
and it was
that
on
day.
my computer tab for 2 weeks straight, and then I would just
Oh my
randomly click on it and be like,
The green one is better than the red one.
True.
"Yeah, you told me that." You told me that.
I'm not going to stand by
The
you
red
guys with
one
that.
is
The
better.
red one
No,
is better.
The green one is just like it's so good and spicy. Like it's just so
The red
juicy.
one's spicier.
I don't like the red one.
I would go for the,
the
red one every day.
yeah,
Yeah.
the red one's so good.
Anyways,
Another food tangent.
Yeah,
Nothing wrong with
guys,
that
we
in the
love food,
podcast.
guys. We love food.
Food
here on the
content.
Might as well
podcast.
be called the Cristo Rey Columbus Foodcast.
Chris Ray Columbus food review.
So Natalia, are you excited to be filming?
yes, I'm really excited. Like I'm excited but nervous as well.
It's okay. You'll do fine.
Yeah, you're doing good so far. You're doing really good.
Thank you.
You're
I
one
love-
of us.
You're
I
one
just
of
I love
us.
yapping, but I get nervous. So yeah.
You just gotta close your brain, but like think, but don't think, and then it just comes out, and it's like cool stuff, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then like 5 minutes later, I'm like, oh, did I really say that?
Literally.
No, I do that too. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm so excited to film.
Hey guys, it's Jade. Although I wasn't available for the main recording this week, I want to welcome Natalia to the team too. I remember when I first joined the podcast as a scared little freshman. Now look at me, I'm a scared little senior. But it's nice to know that every podcast is like a little time capsule of what Cristo Rey was like in that moment. Going back almost 5 years now, every New Year's reminds us that time keeps marching on. So don't forget that all of the past episodes of the Cristo Rey podcast are available to listen to at any time. Just go to YouTube, search for Cristo Rey Columbus High School. From there, click on playlist and you'll find every episode of the Cristo Rey podcast going all the way back to 2020. When you're finished listening to the show, why not go back and listen to the very first episode of season 1? You'll be amazed at how much things have changed, except for the theme song. Unfortunately, that's still the same.
Okay, so now we're gonna do the time capsule so we can talk to ourselves in the future.
Future.
So we can talk about our goals, our hopes, and just a general check-in with ourselves, but not ourselves.
Okay, so I'll start. Hi, future Ashley. I hope you got into the college that you wanted and you made the right decision. I hope that you graduated with good grades and like you do everything positively and just to affect you and not everybody else. And then hopefully everybody around you are the people that you want to be with. And that you're just really happy with who you are, and like if you're with somebody, if you're happy with them, and yeah.
Okay. So hello, future Natalia. What are some goals? Oh, I hope that you decided to go to OSU and major in history and biology and a pre-dental track. I hope, your mental health is good and everything. As like Ashley said, I hope you end the year with good grades. What else? And that you're surrounded by good people that support you and love you. And yeah. Oh, and just enjoy life. And go to New York. I need you to go to New York.
Hey, Future Diary. So we, because I was, you, me, we both have a lot of standards, but I really hope that you achieve all your goals that you want. And I know that there is going to be some times where it's going to be rough, but you could do it, and you have a lot of goals, and you're a strong woman that you should honestly go past through it and don't care about anything that is distracting, because, we love the party girls.
Hi guys, it's Liam again. Did you miss me? Anyway, hopefully you remember during the Cristo Rey podcast Christmas special, we asked you, our loyal listeners, to vote on the most important issue of our time. Whether Elf or The Grinch is the better Christmas movie. Well, the results are in, and the time has finally come to reveal them to you. The people of Cristo Rey have spoken, and we officially declare The Grinch to be the superior Christmas movie. Congratulations, Miss Wilkins, who argued her case so well. I'm sure your heart is growing 2 sizes right now.
Hey, Future Me. I hope you're doing well with grades, and that you're ready for senior year. And come well prepared, listen more to class, not sleep, and pretty much have a stable life and have a good mental health.
Hey, Future Vivian. Make sure to eat some good food. Lots of good food, Vivian. Okay, please. And enjoy your summer. And yeah, I'm not gonna put any pressure or things to do on you, but because I know you're putting that on yourself. But please just try your best in whatever you do and succeed.
Greetings, Future Pure. It is me from the past. I'd like to remind you to take one step at a time and to not put everything on your plate. I know you like to do everything, but one thing at a time. Thank you.
Period. Literally, period. We gotta give a clap for that.
Thanks, Peter.
And also, listeners, you guys can also do the same thing, Set small goals for yourself. Don't put too much pressure on yourself, but make a goal for yourself. Impress yourself.
Yeah, guys.
And make sure to stay hydrated.
Yeah, leave yourself some time capsules, actually. You should do that. Just leave yourself some time capsules and listen to it at the end of the year. You'll be surprised how far you come. Yeah, guys, we're inspiring.
Wise words.
We're inspiring.
Wise words.
Literally.
The Cristo Rey Columbus podcast.
Yeah, I'm a philosopher, guys.
Another day with Vivian the Shakespeare.
Well, that's all the time we have for today. Natalia, we're so glad you got to have your first episode of the Cristo Rey Columbus podcast. And everybody, thank you for listening. Bye.
Bye. Stop the music, stop the music, stop the music. Oh, hey everyone, it's Mr. Corrigan here, and I just wanted to pause for a moment and personally welcome Natalia to the podcast as a new host. I'm really excited about that too, so welcome. Yes.
Thank you.
Good. And, when you may not, of course, you remember, you've actually, even though you're a host starting today, you've been on the podcast a couple of times, right?
Yes,
Do you remember,
I have.
when was that?
Sophomore year for the Hispanic Heritage
That's right.
Month.
But what you might forget, actually, is that you also appeared as a freshman. You might not even really, you're looking at me like I'm a crazy man, right? And now she's nervous. And here's what happened. So this was, your freshman year was sort of the tail end of COVID. COVID was still,
Yes.
it was around and it wasn't as bad, but it was sort of going on. And myself and Miss Perlick, we used to run the international festival, right?
Oh, wait, I remember.
Okay. And
I remember, she forced me.
In fact, so what happened was, audience, so now, of course, the International Festival is a live event, but when COVID was going on, it was virtual, and it was sort of different that way. And so we had students, they would submit videos of them performing and things. And I got this email from Miss Brooke. I have the email here. I'm going to pull it up. This email is from April the 8th, 2022.
Oh, my gosh.
9:03 a.m. from Miss Perlick. We're talking about
2
international
years
festival.
ago.
Yeah. Here it says BTW. That means by the way, right? Yeah, okay. It says, BTW, I am putting applied pressure on one of my students, Natalia, to send me a dance from her quinceanera. We will see if it comes through. ... That's you, right? She's talking about
is
you.
me.
Okay, I didn't know you at all. I'd never met you before. And can you give me this? That's what I got. And then I did get this video of you, okay? And I never talked to you. I just got this video from you. Can you tell me your side of the story here when you were a freshman year with Miss Brooke? Yeah.
So from what I remember, she was telling us, telling my class to submit something, right?
And for the record, Miss Perlich back then, she was the English teacher,
Yes, she
freshman
was
English teacher.
yes, a
Now
freshman
she's
English teacher.
testing coordinator, but at the time she was your English teacher. Yeah.
So she was telling us to submit something, and then it was like towards the end of class, and like everybody kind of forgot about it. And then my friend Yoselin told her like, "Oh, Natalia had a quince," and she was like, "Oh, really?" And I was like, "Yes, I did." And she was like, "Oh, do you have any recording of it?" And I'm like, "Yeah, like I have a whole kind of like a movie of it." And she was like, "Oh, can you please submit it?" And I was like, "Oh, I'll think about it." As a joke, I thought she was joking. I was joking. And then she just kept bugging me for like the whole week. And I gave up and I gave it to her.
All right. And can you tell that? So some people might not know what a quince is. Can you sort of tell people what that is?
Yes. So what a quince is when a Hispanic girl turns 15. It kind of symbols her going into womanhood. So I had this, like, my quince was actually a week before summer business training. So I was stressed out that whole week and everything. But you just have a big party with family, friends. You wear a big dress. You get your last doll, like as a child. You change your shoes to like heels, because also symbols like you go into womanhood. You have kind of like your last dance with your father. And yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, it's a beautiful tradition. And so when that was filmed was August of you're basically right before you became a freshman.
Yeah.
Yes, and now you're a senior. You're in the end of it. And so it was very interesting. And guess what I have for you? Of course, I have the video, right? Yeah. And so you're gonna, which we used, right? And it's still online and everything. And what's funny actually is Jade introduced you, who herself was a freshman at the time. I'm sure you're good friends now. You probably didn't even know who she was, practically back then. And I'm gonna get your reaction. Okay.
Okay.
Do you watch this every night? Do you go home and watch this? I didn't think so.
Last time I watched it was like 4 years ago.
Right when it happened.
Yeah, right when it happened.
So we'll see how it goes. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
You're prepared. Okay, let's do it.
Have you ever been to a quinceañera? This tradition began in Mexico and is now widely celebrated by girls throughout Latin America. A quinceañera is the celebration of a girl's 15th birthday, marking her passage from girlhood to womanhood. Natalia shared some videos of her quinceañera, so if you've never been to one, you can experience now a little bit of what this special tradition is like.
Dicen, oh Dios mío, yo te vi brillar. Veo tu mano y la quiero agarrar. Me quedé loca cuando yo te vi pasar. Y ahora ruego por volverte a ver bailar. Te veo caminar. Y me gusta tu estilo al andar. Tú me haces querer llorar. Y ahora ruego por volverte a ver bailar. Así que bailame, yeah. Nunca he visto a quien como tú lo puedes.
All right. So, Natalia, tell me what goes through your mind when you see that.
First, it's like, oh my gosh, I have like a baby face, and now I don't know, like it's bittersweet to watch.
What kind of memories come to your mind when you see something like that?
First, I was really stressed that day, so how stressful it was, and also like it made me realize how many people actually love me and are there to support me. So yeah, I don't know. That day was really stressful, but
how long ago does it feel like to you?
It was like 10 years ago. It was just like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that video in a while.
And you, what about the little boys next to you? Who were they?
One of them is my cousin, and the other one's my godbrother.
Okay.
And now they're 12. I think they were like, what? 12 minus 3, they were like 9. But they were like babies, and now they're taller than me. One of them's about to graduate middle school. So it's like, oh my gosh.
There you go.
Like, I had just gotten out of middle school when this happened,
Mm-hmm.
and now they're getting out of this. I don't know, it feels like such a long time.
It's something, isn't it? Yeah.
Mhm.
So, well, we're excited that you're here, and you are surrounded by people who love you. Hopefully, still true. It's still
Yeah.
true today, of course, and of course here at the school and everything. So, we welcome you to the podcast for the rest of the year. It's going to be very exciting.
Yes, I'm really excited.
So now you can say we'll see you next week on the Cristo Rey podcast. Can you
Okay.
say?
And now we'll see you next week for the Cristo Rey podcast.
Oh, that sounded good. She's a natural. All right. Bye.
Bye.